George Foreman. Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. The stamina is off the charts. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. So much hype surrounding this matchup. We never thought we'd get to see it again. It's Frazier Ali Part 4.
Again, this is history in the making.
Down goes Joe Frazier. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Fantastic punch. Perfect counter shot. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Smoking Joe may go. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He blocks the hook. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. Insane action. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
These are my kind of fights. Boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
The straight right just misses. Misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change everything in this battle. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your ball.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? How is Frazier still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Missed him with that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. What a punch. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Big shot, and down goes Ali. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do you believe this? Nope, that hook won't score. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such handstand, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Hold it right there! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're okay.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? So much for boxing. This is a fight. Down goes Frazier. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Gotta waste time.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Ali in that last round.
There's always...
And there's the bell for round 5. And there's the bell to start the round. The perfect counter lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Frazier never one to back off or back down.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he misses with that jab. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter punch. Very close. Oh, wait a minute. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that. This is the beginning of round 6. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Who would have thought? And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three.